what's the point if I can't give enough? Are you happy? Or are you saying you are for me? Don't need to be that way. If you trust me, I'll let you see. One thing's for sure, I am helplessly in love. Can't lie about that. But what's the point if I can't give enough? Are you happy? Or are you saying you are for me? Don't need to be that way. If you trust me, I'll let you see.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good night, depending on whatever part of the world you're in at the moment. This is Gorgo 2005, welcoming everybody to the channel today. Good to see everyone in here. We're sitting on 114 people in chat right now. Really nice number for us to start with. Hey, wish come true, 123. Good morning to you too. Thank you. Let's see. Holy cow, my salute to Harry Carey. You're on time. Love it, Grizzly old dude. Good stuff. Good stuff. But I promise you, I won't do a Harry Carey impersonation and do Take Me Out to the Ball Game, even though I am a trained musician. I will not subject your ears to that sort of stuff. But anyway, we're going to take a look at our three perfect teams today. And got some good news and some mediocre news and maybe some bad news on some of those fronts. But we'll check those guys out in a bit. We'll start out with my number one team in Diamond, my Finneytown Flames. They're going to be first on the bat. They've got a bunch of packs we're going to open up, but we're going to open up those packs last. We go to the number two team and look and see how they are doing in Iron. They started out, they spent most of their career in Silver, but got demoted in 2 successive seasons down to Iron, and they have not made it out of Iron yet. So we're going to check them out too. For me, it'll be somewhat of a surprise on to see how they're doing, because I haven't looked at them for a couple of days, because I've been busy with some holiday-related shenanigans and that sort of thing. Also, you'll sing badly too? I have a crazy way of singing Take Me Out to the Ball Game. In my Ohio University college years, I learned a way to do it so that I end before everybody else. And if you're somewhat musically inclined, you should know what a pickup note is. I use Take Me Out to the Ball Game with 2 pickup notes where the actual song is written without any pickup notes. So I end up finishing 2 notes before everybody else, and I get to sit down early. Instead of Take Me Out to the Ball Game, it's going to be Take Me Out to the Ball Game, take me out to the game, by me some peanuts and Cracker Jack. I don't. Okay, you see what I'm saying. Then it ends 1, 2, 3 strikes. You're out at the old ball game, and then I get to sit down. Okay, whatever. So anyway, guys, like I said, we're going to be taking a look at team number 2 and not opening their packs yet. They don't have that many to open up. Then we'll jump to team number 3 and see what they are doing in Silver. And that's where we have the potential for some bad news, and we will look at that because I haven't had a chance to look at them lately myself. Last time I looked at them wasn't too good news. But we'll open their packs after we take a look at the team. And then we'll work backwards to team number 2 and open their packs. And then we'll come back to team number 1 and open their, what should be by then, close to 80 packs. I think 77 may be the highest number that I can expect to see out of that outfit, because we started the day with 72, and I'm hoping over the course of time for us to pick up our 5 drops and see how we do with those. So anyway, without further ado, why don't we go ahead and get into the game and see what's going on here. I think I've got all of my tournaments spammed up. And yeah, I think we're looking good there. We are looking very good there. Let me take another look at something else. Okay, we're looking good there too. Alrighty, so I've got I got another tournament I need to spam. My 59 tournament died. Okay, I had a 59 running and it's dead as a doornail. So we'll go back in here and spam another Ace of Bronze. That's what this team plays. Okay, and it's okay. Yeah. Alrighty, so we are looking good. 64, 65, 66. We won't even need to go in and look at any tournaments unless some of these are running towards the end of the stream, close to 2 p.m. Eastern. Now, we are going to be going into Tesuiji today. He is already geared up and told me that he would try to be ready by 1:30 in case I'm running fast. So if I am running fast, we'll go ahead and run right into him. And if we don't run fast, we'll still run right into him anyway and get things going. He and I will be communicating via chat in this channel here, so that he has some fair warning of when I expect to get off stream. All right, so let's see. Grizzly old dude is tone deaf here. Well, it's not tone deaf if you like it. Okay, if you like what you're hearing, you're not tone deaf, because music is all from within. It's one of those beauty is in the eye of the beholder things. Okay, everybody's going to have a different perception of things, and as always, your mileage may vary. You know, YMMV. So everybody's got a different perception of it. And if you take music at its most literal translation as being a universal language, it's really kind of a crazy thing. I've heard it described as organized noise. That music is nothing more than organized noise. Okay? Whether it be in the rhythm of a train running, as the train goes by and you hear the clickety clack of the train. Hey, it's what George Gershwin used as his inspiration for writing. Guess what? Rhapsody in Blue. Rhapsody in Blue was written basically as a rhythm that played itself in George Gershwin's mind from listening to a train. True story. Okay, there's the first drop just hit on my stream. So let's see, it should be arriving here in this particular account very, very soon. This is the only one I've got hooked up to an account in Twitch to get drops. I understand some folks have been they figured out a way to get drops on all of their accounts, which is rather cool and not a bad thing to be able to do. But I just haven't taken the time to learn how to do that yet, or to see what I need to do to make it happen, because I already have email accounts tied up with my two OOTP accounts that are alts for me. One of them is easily accessible and the other not so much, because I don't hardly ever use it. So we'll have to wait and see what the requirements are for getting the different accounts set up and hooked up to Twitch, so that I can have multiple accounts up watching my stream and getting drops off of it, or getting drops off of somebody else. So, it's a living. Who knows? All right, so let's see. I want to see what's going on in chat here. Okay. Oh, Burner Guy is the music nerd here. Very Philip Glass. Okay. Two favorite instruments are piano and tenor sax, but no, you don't play. Okay, but you like to listen to them. Hey, that's not tone deaf. That's enjoying it for what you can get out of it. Okay, so don't ever think of yourself as tone deaf. I know better. I know some people who are deaf as doornails and cannot hear a thing, but they're marvelous musicians. Have you ever heard of a percussionist, professional percussion soloist named Evelyn Glennie? Not just Evelyn Glennie, but Dame Evelyn Glennie from the UK. She is amazing. I have seen her in concert twice with the Cincinnati Symphony. She is absolutely, like out of this world amazing. She, on stage, appears in stocking feet so that you can feel the vibrations of the orchestra through the floor. That's just one aspect. And she's really a kick-ass percussionist on top of all that. She plays a one-person, Evelyn, Evelyn, Her last name is Glennie, Glennie. Okay? Look her up and find some YouTube on her, and you'll see just what I'm talking about. She is the shiz. She is the best, in my estimation. In fact, one of the 2 times I got to hear her was not only the percussion soloist, but the piece was written for her. It was a commissioned piece that was commissioned by the Cincinnati Symphony, and the composer was there as well as Evelyn Glennie, and I got to greet both of them after the show was over. So it was really, really marvelous. But yeah, Evelyn Glennie, and I can't even remember the composer's name. But it was a young female composer who's a really big up-and-comer. And I got to see the 2 of them together at a little reception after the symphony concert was over. But anyhow, yes, Dame Evelyn Glennie is fantastic. I mean, I cannot say enough good stuff about her. But anyway, let's get off of music and get back to the game, because we still have 2 hours to fill. I just filled a little bit of my share of it. And we only have, let's see. I'm a little bit late for my first ad break, so let's go ahead and take that first ad break now while I'm thinking about it. And we shall come back and take a look at this team number 1, my Finneytown Flames in Diamond. Okay, and we are with the program. Here we go. Okay, gang, we should be back. Hang on just a second. I was double checking something very quickly to make sure that I had Evelyn Glennie's name spelled correctly, and I do have it spelled correctly. So yeah, so you can look her up anytime you get a chance, because I swear you will be utterly amazed by what you see and hear from that gal's hands, and from her feet even. Okay, so we are going back into the game, and we're going to take a look at my Flames that are fresh back from it was really kind of a fluke season. They were relegated in their most recent Diamond season before this one that I'm currently in. They were relegated back to gold after 23 straight seasons in Diamond. And one of my fellow Discorders, and I forget now who it was, said that, okay, if you were to take a look at OOTP in a hierarchical sense, think of Diamond League as being the major leagues. But we have to bring in another sport and another analogy to call Perfect League the equivalent of Champions League, which is like the European football or European soccer league championships. Okay, the best teams in all of Europe play for the Champions League. Okay. Oh, and that's another way of looking at it. So I was in Diamond for 23 straight seasons, and before that relegation season, I spent 8 of the 10 previous seasons in the playoffs. Now here I am back again for my first trip coming out of relegation. I was only in gold for 1 week, and I'm now back in Diamond, and let's see what my Flames are up to besides no good? Easy for me to say. Yeah, there you go, Jacket. Uh-huh. Well, huh? Hear you loud and clear there, buddy. Oh, and by the way, Jacket 1515 is he's also a buddy of mine in the Tops Bunt 22 app. If you remember the cross promotion between the Tops baseball card people and OOTP, and how we all that we were all offered an opportunity to go into the Tops Bunt app and start trading cards, and he and I have been trading cards like none other here lately. But here I am now playing the division leading Kane County Cougars, who are owned by MT McLeod, but folks in Discord would know him as Max. If you do an @Max, you should see Kane County Cougars right behind that. So I had to look at it again to make sure I wasn't seeing country instead of county. But yes, it's Kane County Cougars, okay? So that's a Discorder there, Max. The second place team here, the Ansan Gammy Bears, they fly under a Korean flag, and I'm not familiar with Gammy as a manager or as a person, or this team really as an entity. So they've been kind of a pleasant surprise running into them for the first time ever that I can remember, and they're acquitting themselves very, very well. Now here I am. I'm sitting in third place in the division with a 71-67 record. Before this most recent loss here, I had been starting the day at 67-66. So I had won 4 games in a row to get started and moved me up to 71-66. But this recent loss moved me back a game. So we're still not looking too bad. But here is the amazing thing to me. Take a look at the league standings and especially at the wild card. Now we're looking at the National Conference. I am in the NC West. Okay. Here I am down here. Take a look here. I am sitting in the number 3 wild card with no less than a 5.5 game cushion over 4th place. If I can hold this position that you're looking at right here, I'm in the playoffs again for my 9th out of the previous 12 diamond seasons. And you note that I'm not counting that one season that I had in gold. Okay, that was really a fluke. It was an RNG anomaly, to say the least. Okay, so they are going to be, if they keep this going, in their 9th playoff of the 12 previous diamond seasons. Okay, and I don't think that is a bad showing at all. If I can do that, then I'll be more than happy. But I came in here fairly well loaded because I finished Cooperstown Club 4 while I was down in gold, and I had Mickey Mantle and Nap Lajoie for almost the entire time that I was down in gold. So it was really, really fun to see my run that I had there. I did make it to the playoffs. I made it past my division series, which meant that I got promoted to Diamond again because I had to win a division series to make it past getting to having to spend another season in gold. So I made the top 4 in the league, and that had automatic promotion written all over it. And here's where I am right now because of that promotion. I ended up in this league here, Diamond 372, with some pretty illustrious company. Take a look up here in my conference, okay? The Bellingham Bells, owned by B. Ham Bells. They've been to Perfect League 3 times, okay? Look at all those trophies they got. The Lee's Summit Leotards, they haven't won here yet, but look at, it's Enrico Palazzo who appears in chat every now and then, okay? And the Linden Parkside Players, they haven't won a trophy yet. But there is our good buddy THF, Tranquil Hill Farms. THF, are you in the chat today? Are you hiding out in chat today, or are you maybe streaming yourself? I thought I saw a stream notice, but it might have been from last night instead of today. But anyway, yeah, THF is sitting here in 4th place. Then the Pictured Rock Waves, Munising, I'm not really too familiar with that manager or with the team name, but they're sitting in last place there. Gary Railcats, we have seen and heard from them. They've been to Perfect League 3 times also, and they're leading their division. And there's the Long Beach Gladiators, owned by K Hit. We know him from Discord. They've also been to Perfect League once. The Canterbury Clouds, the Encinitas Rockfish, and the Luddington Cobras. Ty Cobb is their manager. It's no wonder they're in the basement. He's been dead for years. They don't have any management. Sorry about that. I couldn't resist it. But the Kane County Cougars, they have not won a diamond trophy yet, but they're working on it. The Gammy Bears, same story with them. Myself, no trophies at all. Calvin Ball All-Stars, though, in 4th place, they have been to Perfect League. So I'm surprised to see them sitting down here 10.5 games away from my boys. And they will probably be one of the first ones eliminated today, behind, or with only maybe the Toledo Mud Hens behind them. I do see some other lower record teams over here. In fact, no, the All-Stars might actually make it out of relegation, because there's a 54-win team, 2 of them, 2 54-win teams, and a 57. So those 3 are behind that 61. Not to mention this 59. And then you look over here, there's a 49, there's a 50, there's a 59 there. Yeah, so Calvin Ball should survive this particular season, even though they're 17 games underwater right now. I'm really feeling for those guys, because I think this for them is a bit of an outlier season, like my relegation season was 2 seasons ago. Okay, so we've got this scenario looking good for my Flames, that we should be able to make it to the playoffs if we can keep this up. And I think we have a fairly achievable end of the season schedule coming up upon us here. Now over here, the AC East. Oh baby. Okay. Ooh, sorry about that, Mr. Monty Fenn. Yep, I see you there. In fact, that Calvin Ball All-Stars, that's Mr. Monty Fenn right there. Boom, boom, boom. And yeah, he's having a rough RNG season, but he will probably survive, given the fact that there are several other teams with worse records than his. So he should be able to turn it around, I do believe. And only 5 of those, what was it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Only 5 of those 6 teams, only 5 of them will get relegated, because in Diamond only 5 teams get sent down. So there's at least 1 team with a lower record than Mr. Monty Fenn's Calvin Ball All-Stars that will get sent down to gold. And another team there with him that will stay up with him at the rate that things are going right now. But this right here is, let's see, yeah, this division right here, the AC East, is a bit of a division of death. Because look at here, there's Bredov's Peninsula Whips, who have been to Perfect League, Chapel Hill Tigers, who have been to Perfect League, the Cheddar Bay Biscuits, who have not been to Perfect League, the Elam Van Gilders from Wino 88, who appears in chat every now and then. They've been to Perfect League. And look at the St. Paul Penguins here, belonging to K. Meyer 14. They have been to Perfect League. 4 of the 5 teams in this division are former Diamond champs, and they're working to get themselves yet another. But they have to play 19 games against everybody else in their division. So it's no surprise that there are 2 former Diamond champs down here in the sub 500 baseball zone down here. The Van Gilders, owned by Wino, and the St. Paul Penguins, owned by K. Meyer. But the Chapel Hill Tigers, okay, S. Royal B, we've seen that team and that name around a lot, but certainly Bredov with his Peninsula Whips. He has been around the block a time or two also. Okay, So this is a rough, really rough division here. But nobody, I think, for right now anyway, is in danger of relegation. The 49, the 254s, and the 57, and this 50 right here. Okay? 50, 49, 1, 2, 3. Those are the teams that are in the biggest danger right now of getting sent down. Okay? But St. Paul Penguins, they should survive at the rate that they're going, and they're 2 games below where Calvin Ball All-Stars are. So it's probably those are probably the 2 teams that are sitting right above the drop zone. But well, we can look at it here. Let's check it out. Now, I'm already where I want to be. Let's go to the promotion relegation. We'll see who is where. Okay, there's the St. Paul Penguins right there with K. Meyer. Oh, Cinema Paradiso, okay. Lucky Life's team. There's Calvin Ball right there. So there are 3 teams that are hanging out above the drop zone, but K. Myers only, oh, wait a minute. They expanded the drop zone by a team. It used to be 5, now it's 6. Holy moly, where did I miss that? I guess I haven't been spending enough time down there lately, at least in Diamond, he said with a shudder. But yeah, 6 teams are going to get sent down from here. And K. Meyer 14 is only half a game out of the drop zone. And it would appear that, let's see, that's a full game. So Cinema Paradiso is a full game above the drop zone, and Calvin Ball is a game and a half over relegation. So good luck to everybody in chat who's having struggles like this. Hope that you get to survive another season in whatever level you're playing upon. I've been seeing some fairly crazy RNG here, because take a look at this PYT on K. Meyer 14. He's -8 on his Pythagorean, and the Lee Summit Leotards are +8. I think they are leading the leagues. Okay, there's another +8 up here from Mr. Audit's Dead Meat. Is Mr. Audit in the chat today? I don't know. Okay. Tesuiji, the arrows are actually in a wild card spot over in silver to being on the struggle bus. Oh, Mort Cooper helps. Oh, good for you there, Tesuiji. Good luck with that. Good luck with that. Okay. Alrighty, let's move on and take a look at maybe some team performances here, since we've looked at the rest of the league. My pitching staff may be in a minor bit of adjustment. And yes, they are. I've got to swap. I've got to swap around my 3 nasty boys here at the end, because Papelbon has now earned himself the best ERA of my 3 nasty boys. And look at, they're all under 3.00 ERA. So I like what I'm seeing there. And I like what I'm seeing out of Roy Halladay. I'm going to move him back to normal usage, because he's gotten himself back to good grounding. Christy Mathewson is not looking too bad, and Mort Cooper is not looking too bad. So I'm going to make Trevor Hoffman he's going to be my 7th inning guy. He's going to be my setup man in the 7th inning or later. And Lee Smith is going to be my 6th inning or later. And Papelbon's going to be my new stopper. There we go. 2.30, and he's already got 10 saves. Let's go. Okay. So I've been pumping around these my bullpen a little bit, especially the nasty boys, and a little bit of adjustment up here in middle relief, but not that much. But over here on my starting rotation, Tom Glavine was just not cutting the mustard at all, but it doesn't look like Eddie Plank is doing that much better either. So I might have to abandon my total lefty cheese and put a righty in there if I can't get some good results out of either Plank or Glavine. I think Glavine's 14 games over in the reserves may be up by now. I may be wanting to bring him back. So let's see how I did in sim number 2. I think I think we're looking pretty good. We were 4-1 on the day. Now that is easy for me to say, as usual. 4-1, and we just took another loss to Kane County. Doggone it. Max is killing me. Max is killing me. Okay, let's see what that did to my standing in the wild card here. Get out of this and get into this. And they've knocked a game off my lead. I'm now only 4.5 games ahead of Lee Summit Leotards. So I can't afford to do much worse than what I'm doing. How many more games have I got to play with the Kane County Cougars here? We'll figure this out. Because here we are up here. They are the Kitty Cats, and I'm done playing them in this series. I've got an off day coming up, and then I get to play these guys. I forget now who the Cardinals logo belongs to. But let's see. I think, oh yeah, Kane County. It looks like I finished the season with them. And I'm finishing it in their ballpark. Not fun. Not fun. So who knows? By the time I get there, because I get to play the Toledo Mud Hens, who are at the bottom of our division. I get to play them 3 games. And AGB is the... these are the Gammy Bears that are immediately above me, and I get to play them in another series of 4 in their park after I'm done playing these guys. And who are these guys? The Lee Summit Leotards, okay? Let's look at my records against different teams. Team versus team over here out of the league reports, and here we go. Okay, so the Gammy Bears, I've got a 7-5 season series advantage. I've already lost the season series to Calvin Ball. Thanks, Mr. Monty Fenn. He said, kind of sarcastically, but still, GG's to you. Okay, down here, the Kane County Cougars, they've already won the season series, and I've already won the season series against the Toledo Mud Hens. With 19 games against each team in the division, you only have to get to 10 wins to win the season series. So Kane County's already won. I've already won this series. Calvin Ball's already won that series. And then, again, I have to come up here to the Gammy Bears, and I'm leading them 7-5. And that's not a done deal yet either, because I get to play them for 7 more games this season, including, I think, 4 in their park that we just saw in the schedule. So, looking around, again, at the pitching, I think I'm going to take Eddie Plank out and try Glavin again in that role. And look what happens when I go to do that. We'll take care of that right now. Okay, Tommy Glavin's down here. And we got us Eddie Plank over here. So remove him for 14 simulated days. And here comes Tommy Glavin back in. And we move him into the starting rotation. Ah, come on. Ah, come on. Oh, I'm trying to click the wrong thing. It's his name I need to click. Duh. 2-8 record, but only has a 4.23 ERA. So we'll take it. We'll take it for now. But we'll still put him down here at the bottom of the rotation. Sandy Koufax at 4.62, 11-13, and Hubble's doing a little bit better at 4.56. So I'm going to swap these two around in rotation order. Vida Blue stays where he is. Maybe so, maybe no. Let me think about this one for a bit. Because he's got the best ERA in the rotation at 4.16. I think I'll go ahead and move him up to the top slot, and we'll make Jerry Royce the next starter. Okay, there we go. All right, I think I like the way this looks. Okay, Glavin, even though he's only 2-8, he has a much better ERA than Eddie Plank did. But Eddie did not handle himself too well. I'm going to take... Oh, wait. Okay, I had a sim come in and I didn't hit submit team. Okay, so we're going to take Halliday, move him back. I've got to move my people around again. My nasty boys need to move. And we're going to take... Okay... Then this guy's going to go to a setup role, 7th inning. And Lee Smith is going to go to the 6th inning setup role. Hit the lineup tab, come back here. And there we are. Okay. My lowest ERA is the last one to appear. My next lowest ERA is the next to the last to appear. And my highest ERA of my three nasty boys will be the first one out of the gate. There's a reason why I like to do this. And that's because I don't like to have my highest ERA at the very, very end of the bullpen where the game very much comes down on the line for those pitchers. And I don't want my highest ERA at the tail end of the bullpen. So I put my lowest ERA of my three at the end here. Then there again, they're patterned kind of after the 1990 Cincinnati Reds triumvirate in the bullpen of Randy Myers, Rob Dibble, and Norm Charlton. They were the Nasty Boys, and these three here are my own version of the Nasty Boys on my Diamond team here. So they are looking good for right now. My middle relief is really, really shining. And yeah, Mort Cooper and Christy Mathewson could be doing better. They have done better, but they're still acceptable. How do I look in terms of the conference here? My bullpen ERA is 7th, and my starter's ERA is 9th. Okay, I guess that's not too bad considering my position in relative scheme of things. Okay, the defensive efficiency could really use a pickup. I don't know what I need to do there, except just get some better defensive cards in there. My zone rating isn't so bad, and my errors aren't so bad. But take a look over here. My stolen bases, up near the top. If not at the very top, I'm near the top. So we do like to steal our bases. Alrighty. Otherwise, not too much here to get excited about. Let me look at my lineups and see if maybe some batting order changes may be in order here. Mickey Cochrane, or Cochrane, I don't know really how you pronounce that because I've known people to pronounce it both ways. And I've known people by that name that pronounce it either way, either Cochrane or Cochrane with a silent E. Okay. But there we go, 293 for him. So he doesn't make a bad leadoff hitter against right-handed pitchers. Pop Lloyd, okay, he makes a good backup leadoff hitter down here in the 9 hole. So those two are looking pretty fair. Okay, Nap Lajoie. I think I need to move him up in the scheme of things. Where's little Joe Morgan is down there. We're going to swap Lajoie and Morgan for now. Now Molitor, I need to leave him where he's at. King Kelly, KK, leave him where he's at. Maybe McCovey's not doing so well. We're going to swap him downward. And yeah, we'll leave him right there. Hank Aaron is having a decent season, I think. Yes, he is. He's leading the team in batting. This is without splits. So he's at the 307 mark. Cal Ripken is in there, pretty good appearance there. Let me move this split to versus right and see what the numbers look like. Now Cal's numbers really come up versus right-handed pitching. But the only problem with Cal Ripken is he can't steal a base for crap, or can he? He's a 75 steal, which isn't the worst, but it's not nearly what I need in a backup leadoff position. So I can't really swap him out for Pop Lloyd just yet, but except to move that shortstop batting spot to a different location maybe. But look at here. Pop Lloyd is already batting .332 versus right. I'm leaving Pop Lloyd in there even though Ripken is ripping the ball at .378 versus righties. I might move him into perhaps somewhat of a DH role. We'll see. McCovey's batting .266, but Ripken's batting over 100 points better. So I think Mr. Ripken may have just earned himself a spot on the DH. Okay, let's see here. And I'll move McCovey to the backup DH. There we go. Alrighty, that looks a little bit better to me. I like that. OC up here at the top, he's looking good. 297, yeah. Then Knapp at 278. Okay, looking good. Then Cochran at 338. What's his steal like? His steal isn't really that good. So I'll leave him right where he's at. He and OC are not going to trade spots. Hank's good where he's at. KK is good where he's at. Molitor is good where he's at. I'm going to swap KK and Molitor. Ripken, I'm going to move up also. In fact, I think I'm going to move Ripken up another spot. Oops, hang on. Up one, then up another. There we go. So Cochran, okay, Ripken's in the 3-hole. I'm going to move Hank Aaron up to the 3-hole. So he has some people getting on base that he can drive in without having to wait his turn too long. Mickey Cochran there. Okay, I'm going to swap these two. Molitor stays. KK stays. Little Joe is batting 250, 240. Okay, so he's right where he needs to be. And Pop Lloyd there at 332 against righties. So that looks like a decent lineup right there. I'm going to leave that be. And we'll submit a team so that it keeps my changes. Now let's go take a look at the versus left-handed pitching. And I will change my splits to versus lefty. Alrighty. Hank Aaron up on top of things again. I'm going to move him to the 3-hole. Brooksy is in a cold streak, batting 246. So I've got him just about where he needs to be. But I'll tell you what, we'll take a little break right now and go catch us another ad, and it'll give me a chance to pardon the expression, water the gator. And we will catch you guys in just a little bit. Here is a word from our sponsors. Stay tuned. Okay, and in the meantime, I did take care of affairs, and we are looking good there. THF saying his ghost team might actually not get relegated. Yeah, they are looking pretty good. THF, really not too bad. In fact, I think, if I remember correctly, once we take a look at my lineups and make some adjustments, I'll go back and look at the team versus team, because I know of at least 2 games you took off of me. Even though my record's a little bit stronger, you got some wins on my boys, and we'll see what our season record is versus each other. So, anywho, we're back in the game, and I'm looking at some versus left-hand pitching adjustments here. Now, Mickey Cochran, okay, he's right now in the 4-hole. Hank Aaron is in the 3-hole. Lajoie's number 2. KK's number 1. I think I'm going to swap KK and Knapp. Or am I? Maybe not. Yeah, KK's got a better set of legs. I'm going to leave him in the leadoff spot because I want to have some base stealing ability up here at the top of the lineup. And Knapp is a good base stealer also, so we'll put him in there second. And he'll get on base and give Hank Aaron something to drive in. Hank Aaron so far leading the team with 15 home runs, 44 ribbies, which seem, oh wait, this is only versus lefties. This is only versus lefties. If you look at him overall, 26 home runs leading the team and 86 ribbies. Now we'll go back to that versus lefty split. Okay. Batting .342, and look at that OPS versus lefties, 1.032. Let's go, Hank. Okay. It's really surprising that a card that like him that came rather early in the game cycle, he was the overall topper for the live missions. Okay? Lots of teams have this Hank Aaron card. In fact, almost everybody has this Hank Aaron card. But anyway, yeah, he's up on top versus lefty, so we got him where he needs to be. Cochran looks good there. Brooksy looks good there, I think. I'm going to move him ahead of Cochran. Then Griffey Jr., I need to move McCovey. Okay. Pop Lloyd needs to move up by Brooksy. So we're going to move him up a little bit at a time. Right there. Okay, so there's Pop. There's Mickey. Then, let's see here. Now, Willie. Willie's where he needs to be. Junior Griffey's where he needs to be. And there's OC down at the bottom at a 303 clip. KK is 265 versus lefties. I'm going to swap these two. And my DH is going to bat last. KK is going to bat last. He's got a decent set of legs. And OC has an insane set of legs. So we're going to move OC to the leadoff spot and let him do his thing. Batting .303 versus lefties. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. Okay, so let's take away the splits. I think we're done messing with this team. We'll submit the team, and we will jump out of here and take a look at our league reports and logs, and then I come over here and choose team versus team, and I'm going to check and see how I'm looking versus THF, who just showed up in the chat. And here he is down here. We split him down the even, buddy. Down the middle. 3-3 versus each other. So anyway, that's the THF's self-admitted ghost team that he kind of ghost ships, for lack of a better term. So anyway, there we go. Tesuiji saying, please make sure you stick around. Oh, yeah, with Gorgo's Raid, the Mob. Okay, Mob Your Bob giveaway takes place. Yes. There's a good plug for Tesuiji. We need to give him all the Gorgo love that you can, because he's who I'm going to raid into at the end of today's stream, as we already mentioned earlier today. So let us go and jump off this team and go take a look at team number 2 that is still stuck in iron after getting relegated down there from silver. So we will get out of here. I will look at my tournaments and make sure that I'm fully spammed first. And yes, I am still fully spammed. 3 in a row, 4, 5, and 6. So we will leave them sit. Last night's TWIPT Friday Showdown, I managed to win in round number 1, but my team got beat, and rather handily, in round number 2. So I had to get into this coming Friday's TWIPT Friday Showdown rather promptly. A little more promptly than others. Okay, team number 2 coming up. Okay. Oh, I haven't been here since last night. Good grief. Oh, wait a minute. I haven't been here for 2 days. I'm just now starting my login streak. Egg on my face. Okay. I've got some packs I need to buy. Let me go ahead and get some Iron Best of 5 going here. That's what this team plays. Rather poorly, I might add. But I've got 5 packs to buy here before we come back and open them up. And maybe 6 if I can sell enough duplicate cards that are in the right price range for quick selling. I will double check for that first before I go to buy packs. Okay, looking at the collection. Okay, irons only. Okay, I need to go here and I'm putting up quick sell irons, and I'm going to be looking for dupes. So I can sell all of these. My quick sell irons and only my duplicates, which also accounts for missions. Missions are also part of this filter. Take a look at this. See, I got the mission count over here. And I've only got positive missions. There are no 0 mission counts in this particular query that I'm pulling on the database. So these guys are all quick sellable, so that will amount to 90 perfect points. And there we go. Now I will look for bronzes I can quick sell. And there we got 21 of them, which should be 525 perfect points. Okay, let's see what we got. Tag them, sell them. 525. Yep, there we go. Alrighty. Now, let's look at silvers in the same boat. None. So I will go back to my usual default missions, missions only cards, and I make sure that they've got at least a mission count of 1. I don't have any of the non-missional cards in here because I do not want to sell them by accident. I intentionally leave them out. Okay, if the mission count is greater than 1, or 1 or greater, I should say, greater than 0, really. If it's greater than 0, then they are in all of my filter tables that I pull up here in my card collection. So I make sure that my dupes are set, and that's my little reminder there to tell me that I'm doing that. Okay. Real Teddy, I made it to your. You made it there to the quarterfinals of last night's TWIP. Good for you, Teddy. Oh, you were in the money. You were in the money. You got yourself a nice card. Hope that it works out for you, either play-wise or treasury-wise. Okay, let's see here. So that Molitor is a decent looking card. Okay, as far as L10 goes. So I don't want to do anything with these guys yet, because I've already sold the cards I need to sell. And look at, I'm able to buy an extra pack now. So let's get to them. And then we'll take a look and see what the team is up to. They're an even 70 and 70, third place in their division, 15.5 games out of the division lead. The Anxious J, no money spent. Anxious J is the manager. Then the New York Hypnotoad, kind of a cool name, owned by the Beta 1. They're ahead of me by a couple of games here. And it doesn't look like I'm anywhere near the wild card race, but I want to buy packs first. Let me buy 6 packs for the road. We'll come back and open these packs after we go take a look at team number 3 and open their packs first. Okay. So let's see here. Let's look at the overall league. I don't know that I'm going to... Oh, yeah, this is the team that I'm not touching. This is the team that I'm not touching, just for grins and giggles. If you remember from last week when I lost a lineup, this was the team I lost my lineup on right before a stream, and I had to cobble together, with the AI's help, a little bit of a team, and I've kind of left it that way ever since, just for grins and giggles, just to see how they do. And they haven't done too badly. I mean, like they're playing 500 baseball right now, and I haven't had an excuse. Look at this, 8-2 in their last 10 games. So, yeah, that Iron Best of 5 just took off. But look down here. They are only, he said, 2.5 games out of the wild card at the moment. Only 2.5 games away from the wild card. So this team isn't really looking that bad. They're not looking that badly at all. So I'm really, really pleased with them. And you'll see what the AI pulled together for me here. Here's my roster. Here's my AI-inspired roster. I am loaded with live perfects. There's El Cid, live perfect Kershaw, mission reward prior. George Yule was my pick from that Diamond Choice pack we had here recently. He's a 98. There's Live Verlander. Perfect. Chief Bender, who was a mission reward. Zach Britton mission reward. R.A. Dickey mission reward. Raleigh Fingers. He was drawn. He was not a mission reward. A.J. Minter, Live Perfect, another draw. Okay. Hector Neris, another draw. And another live card. Okay. Sandy Koufax, a draw down here. Okay. Elston Howard was a mission reward. JT Realmuto, a draw. Okay, another live card. Jimmy Fox, mission reward. Goldie, Perfect Goldie, and Perfect Altuve. Those were both drawn, of course. Mission reward Arenado. Buddy Bell was drawn because he's Plat 2. Concepcion was a mission reward. Lindor was a draw. He's live. Okay, live Lindor. Delahanty is Plat 1. That's Platinum 1 that he was part of. Drew him. Luis Gonzalez, an historic perfect, the only one that this team has drawn. So there he is. There's Hammer and Hank, who was a mission reward, and George Foster, who was another lucky draw. So that's who I've got sitting on the team that the artificial intelligence pulled together on my behalf. Holding the rip, just a little bit. I'm holding the, okay, yeah, I am holding the rip until we go through the 3 teams, and then we're going to start ripping them, buddy. We are going to start ripping them before too long. But the pitching that the AI pulled together for me, they put that Koufax card that I drew all the way down into the closer spot. And he's not doing too badly for himself. 2.89 ERA with 26 saves. Maybe the AI does know a little something. Who knows? Who cares? I don't mind. But look at over here. Live Perfect Verlander, 446. Live Perfect Kershaw, 632. Live, this was the historic diamond that I pulled with the help of the Diamond Choice pack. That was a freebie. He's not doing too badly for himself. Mark Pryor, mission reward. El Cid, mission reward. The ace of my rotation. And I think what I'm going to end up doing, I'm going to swap lefties here. We're going to put El Cid up there and move Kershaw all the way down to the bargain basement of the rotation. And I'm only messing a little bit with what the AI did, but just to try to skew things a little bit more in my favor, because I still have those 2.5 games I need to make up in the wild card race. So I'm hoping that this might help me get there. We'll see. We will see. If I can pitch El Cid more often, we can only dream. We can only dream. And I think, he said, the Mark Pryor may move up to the top. And Verlander, live Verlander, may go down in the rotation. Yule stays put. Okay. Yule stays put. Alrighty, so I think that's about as much messing as I want to do with these guys, because it's I'm only 8 seconds away from the next little bit of simulation shenanigans anyway. Okay. Looking at this. Okay, while the sim is going on, I'm not going to touch this. Just looking for grins and giggles. Again. All right. Okay, not too bad there. Check out the Arenado, 353. Buddy Bell, 318. This is overall without any splits. So yeah, I like the way this is looking for now. We'll leave it. Okay, let's get out of here and go visit us a team number 3 where we can start opening up some packs after I spam another Iron Best of 5. So please excuse me while I do that. And we get back here to this team after we rip packs on the 3rd team. I should be able by then, because I've only got 2 more teams to fill this tournament up, I can spam another Iron Best of 5. So let us go on and get out of here and we'll go see team number 3 where we'll start ripping packs. Okay, yep, they started a login streak of their own because I got lazy last night. I got really lazy last night. What it was, I was I was playing some Overwatch 2 before I went to bed. Okay. Oh, look at what I got. I got to buy me 10 more packs here. Whoa. Okay. Let me see. I got an Ace of Iron I need to spam here. Okay, so that should be ready to do another spam here in just a moment. Let me go in. Let's find out what's cooking with these guys. This is the team that I'm really scared for, guys. This is the team I'm really, really scared for. Because the last time I looked at these guys, they were in the very last slot in the entire league. And they have picked their game up. They are only 15 games under 500 instead of the 20-some that they had been under 500. Let's see how we look in terms of the overall league here. This is amazing. But first, I'm gonna pick me up 10 more standard packs before we start ripping. And I want to see where those 10K came from. Did I get them here in achievements? There's a 1,000 pointer there for SJJ. Got his 1,000th career run. Oh, check that out. A 20 game shutdown streak by Zach Britton. I got 5K for that. Let's go. Woo. Okay, Zach Britton looking good. Now let me look at my team. What's the standings here? Okay, I know I'm in last place in my division. What is the promotion relegation picture looking like? Heavens to Betsy and saints be praised. Look at that. I am out of the drop zone. Maybe it pays to ghost ship a team, even though it knocked me way back in the login rewards. It started me all over again in the login rewards. I didn't bother looking at these guys, let alone touch them. And look what they did. They worked their way out of relegation all by them little old selves. 2 games, in fact, 2 full games outside of the drop zone. For now. I can't go sweat free yet because that can go south anytime, at any time. But I've already got 3 teams in the league that are in the drop zone that have already been eliminated from playoffs. I'm still active. I'm still active. How many games out of the wild card am I? Let me see. I'm over here. Okay. Oh, 11 games out of the wild card. I'll get eliminated. I'd say by midday. I should get eliminated by midday. Okay. So we have bought our packs. We're up to 15 packs now. I'm going to go spam another tournament. And then we'll come back and start opening packs and get to this task at hand. Is that the packs that I picked up here, plus what I picked up on the other team, put them in double digits, plus the close to 80 that I'll have on the Flames when I go back to see them finally. We will have on our hands nigh of about 100 packs all told. Okay, so we are not looking too badly. I'm doing Ace of Iron here. Let's get them. Ace of Iron looking good. So let's go back here, and once we get in here, it'll be time to do a little transitioning, a little traveling music, if you will. Here we go. And there is our very, very first pack of the session today. And we have us, right off the bat, a duplicate Future Legend card from the Cleveland Guardians. Their right-handed pitcher, Daniel Espino, 79 silver, and he's a duplicate. I can sell this guy. So if you need this card for future legends, and I'll say it only once, that it's long been a practice of mine to sell off in pack grips that I do online, on stream, that I will sell the cards that I need to get rid of for the best price on the market. So you will get the best price on the market when I go to sell this guy. Okay? Let's sell him. Right now, somebody wants to sell him for $293. Okay, let's see. There's $329 there, so I can beat that L10, and I can beat this $132 buy order also. Let's go $273, which is 20 underneath of L10. 273 perfect points will get you this Daniel Espino card, and that's the best price on the market. It beats this lowest sell order by 56 perfect points. So go get him if you need him. He's out there. Okay. 14 packs to go. The Reds Reaver San Martin. Okay. Ooh, Slim Love. Excellent bronze pitching card, I might add. Lots of teams use him, including me. Daniel Duarte, who recently was granted free agency by the Reds, but turned right around and came back and signed a minor league deal. So he is back with the Reds again. Mike Moustakas is still with us. He's still under contract, so he will be a 59 for the rest of this game cycle. Benny McCoy, have we seen him? Yes, we have. Okay, I don't care about Arthur Irwin because he's a bronze and this team plays iron. So let's go. Keep going. Hey, nice little bit of pack luck there. The first gold card of the day. And look who I got me. Look who I got. My very, very first Plat 4 card. Or is that a Plat 5? I think it's Plat 4. Plat 4, okay. That's a Plat 4 card for Steve Mingori with the no, it's a peak card. It doesn't have a year on it. Oh, it does say 1975 on the card bubble. So it's 1975 peak card for left-handed reliever, 89 Steve Mingori. He might actually help this team play in silver. We don't know. We'll have to wait and see. So the missions aren't out yet, so I can't really depend on that. Junior Thompson, we have seen him already, given him a look. Okay. First Plat 4 of the game cycle for this old boy. Okay, nothing new here. All lives except that bronze I can't use. Lucas Sims with my Reds. Okay, keep going. Oh, and by the way, I don't want to steal. Oh, there's my second Plat 4. I don't want to steal any thunder from the person coming after me, but it is somewhat related to the stuff I like to talk about. And I mentioned this on Wednesday during Wednesday's stream, is that the Reds Punisher, Aristides Aquino, who is in his rookie season set all kinds of MLB records for like the fastest rookie to hit a certain number of home runs or whatever. He was hitting home runs like none other. But then his bat kind of went south. His fielding has always been somewhat decent, but the Reds designated him for assignment. They DFA'd him once. He passed through waivers. He came back to the Reds, and they assigned him to the minors. Then they called him back up, and he was with the Reds for a while, and then he was back and forth between the minors and the Reds for a bit. And at the end of this past season, he chose free agency, and he signed with the NPB, Chunichi Dragons. So Teisuiji will probably have a thing or two to say about Aristides Aquino, an American going over to the NPB, because that's what his specialty is streaming Nippon professional baseball. Okay, so I look forward to catching that later. But Emmett Hedrick, 67 bronze. Let's go. Okay, decent looking bronze. Okay, let's keep going here. Reds Graham Ashcraft. Okay, not much new here. Miguel Cairo, we've seen him, given him a look before, so he is a duplicate. My first Plat 4. Thank you there, Lap. I appreciate it. Kind of a cool Plat 4, yes. Okay, yesterday you got Tops Devin Williams. Okay, 2 live diamonds on the Dominican theme team. Nice EVC. Congrats on those. Nice. Okay, EVC. Pack luck isn't going too badly today. I've gotten a couple of Plat 4s, and I've gotten a gold card, and the gold card was one of those 2 Plat 4s. Yeah, so let's keep going. 6 packs to go on this outfit. Yeah, Jody Reed. Woo! Aha. Iron card. He's already playing for me, but this duplicate isn't going to do too much for me, except maybe make me some money, honey. Okay, Jimmy Walsh. Have we seen him before? Yes, we have. Well, okay, Wally Backman. Those guys don't count because they're bronze, not iron. I'm looking for historical irons, though, basically. And there's our second gold of the day. Please be another Plat 4. I'd sure appreciate it. Michael A. Taylor. That's still not too bad a draw. And he's a first-timer to the collection, so we will be keeping him. So, Michael A., welcome to the team. 3 packs to go. Arthur Rhodes, former Cincinnati Red, and this is from his after the Reds days, I do believe. After he pitched for my team, he pitched for the Phillies. Okay. Nothing new here otherwise. Let's keep going. There's the Brazilian, Jan Gomes. Let's see. 3rd gold card. Please be something nice. I'd appreciate it. Please, please, please. Pete Alonso. Good card. And he's a duplicate, so I can sell this guy. Pete Alonso is going to be up for sale here very shortly. And he's not a quick sell at 1001 or 1000 or whatever. He is worth a little bit of a bump up to putting him on the market for bare minimum, because he doesn't have any bare minimum bids out there already waiting for people to snap him up. So I'm going to put him on the market for 170 perfect points less than the lowest sell order here, and 165 perfect points less than his L10. So Pete Alonso is on the market, and he is now out there, and we are ready for another ad break. Once I check my missions, we'll do the ad break. Okay, checking the missions, and nothing. I needed diamond cards essentially, but this 1989 mission, I want to see what type of cards I need here. Or if I got the right iron card, if I got this Darnell Coles card, I could finish it. But this team is packs only, so they don't go out and buy cards, folks. They buy packs with their PP, with their perfect points. So I want to get out of here. Let's get out of here, and we're ready for ad break number 3. Hang on for this word from our sponsors. Stay tuned, please. Okay, gang, we are back from the ad break, and I've already got the timer set for our final one coming up in a little less than 30 minutes. So we are ready to leave this team and go back to team number 2, my Wildcats, and see what they are up to. So I'm really hoping and praying for these juggernauts that they do get to survive in silver for yet another season. We're really, really hopeful of that, but I do need to spam another Ace of Iron, though, first. Let's do that. And then we'll jump over to team number 2 and get them going and rip their packs. All right, I'm going to spam another tournament first. Iron best of 5. There we go. Now we got 13 packs to open up on these folks. So we will see what kind of trouble we can stir up here. Hopefully getting some good cards here. We managed to get 3 golds on the number 3 team. No diamonds, no perfects, but 3 golds for that small a number of packs is an acceptable number, I think. We have only 13 packs here, so I'm not too terribly hopeful of getting some premium cards. But take a look. We got us a game over 500 with this cobbled together AI team with some minor adjustments on my part. Haven't changed any personnel. I have changed a little bit of positioning from here to there, but not really that much to speak about. George Yule won his game. He won his start. Okay, let us go and let's see. I want to take a look at my possible sellable dupes here first. I'm looking for quick sell irons. Or wait a minute, maybe this is the team I did that on. I maybe didn't do it on the 3rd team. Yeah, it was the 3rd team I didn't get to do it on. That's okay. I'll go back and do that later. But for right now, setting, whoops, I didn't want that. I want the missions only. There we go, missions and set dupes. All right, so let's get out of here and go get us some of these 13 packs opened up, shall we? Let's go. All live cards?
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Oh, come on. Oh, this is even worse. Dowry Moretta is no longer with my Reds. In the Reds transactions, if I take a look at the Reds transactions, he was part of some recent stuff. He went to the Pittsburgh Pirates in return for shortstop infielder Kevin Newman. Kevin Newman is coming to the Reds, and they picked up Dowry Moretta. This is as of the 18th of November is when this transaction took place. But anyway, thank you for your service to my team, Mr. Moretta. We appreciate you and your efforts. Let us keep going to moving. 11 packs to go. I must be living right. I have to be living right. Look at that. Look at that little rascal down there at the bottom center. Yee, I am happy. And what have we got hiding back there? Make it something good. This is going to be part of my ticket to get out of iron. This is going to be part of my ticket to promotion. That Brandon Crawford card is going to play, and we are going to position him right now. I want to get him in there before this next sim comes in a little less than 10 minutes. Let me get to my roster. He should have automatically joined the roster. Let me see. There he is. Who have I got at shortstop? I've got Davey C. Davey C. And I've got Lindor. Okay, Lindor's batting 227. Davey's batting 278. So Lindor is coming out. Okay. Lindor is coming out. And Brandon Crawford is coming over. Let's fix him in the lineup. Okay. Davey C is also going to be a backup second baseman because he can play that position. And my new shortstop is going to be Brandon Crawford. Now I need to get me a little bit of outfield shuffling done here. Let me look and see who can play what. Can Delahanty play center? No, he can't. Okay. Of these guys, who can play center besides Henry Aaron? I don't think George Foster can. He can. He can. Except I have a little cross-pollination going on here in right field. Does Delahanty play right? No, he doesn't. He does not play right. What about Luis? He only plays left. I'm a little bit hobbled here, guys. Foster plays all three. Let's see here. Luis only plays left. Does Jimmy Fox is an infielder. He's a first baseman. He can't play any outfield at all. Okay, who can play the outfield? Who can play the outfield? Okay, not Crawford. I may have jumped a little bit too soon, guys. Let me see here. Looks like George Foster with his 241. No, he's still not the worst I've got. Luis Gonzalez, too good to take out. George Foster only batting 241. I think I might have to take George out. Or is it Delahanty I take out? No, it's going to be George. It's going to be George. So let's take him out and replace him with another outfielder. Now here I'm starting to fiddle around with the team because I just drew a perfect card. This was what the AI pulled together for me, if you remember. Okay, we're going to take George Foster and move him out. So I'm having to make some moves here to allow for this. Now Shoeless Joe, SJJ plays all three positions, and he excels in left field. So that is the man I'm going to pull over. We are going to pull over. Well, let's see. Willie Davis, though, he doesn't play. He only plays center, so I can't use him. It looks like SJJ is my man. So let's go and get over here. Now, what am I going to do with SJJ? We're going to move him. I can move him into right. I don't think he does that great. No, he's an 80 in right field. That's respectable. That'll play. So Shoeless Joe is going to play in right field. And he's also going to be a cross-pollination backup, I think, in left. And Henry Aaron. Oh, wait a minute. Shoeless Joe. Delahanty plays, he doesn't play center. Dang, gummit. I can't have Hank Aaron back himself up in center field. Ah! I guess it's going to have to be Shoeless Joe. Going to have to be Shoeless Joe to back up in center, even though he's only like a 50-something. 56. And he can't train any higher. Ah! That sucks. That sucks out loud. So, Delahanty only plays left. Luis Gonzalez only plays left. I kind of hamstrung myself. Well, we'll leave it like this for now. Because, yeah, I think these folks are pretty well set for survival in silver. Or I'm sorry, iron. They're set up for survival in iron. And we're hoping that Brandon Crawford can help pull them out of whatever doldrums they are in. So we are done with this. Let's go ahead and submit the team. Oh, I need to set I need to make sure. Okay, no, his strat's already set because I'm not using individual strats on this team. Too much work. Too much work. Now let me get over here against lefties. We got a lot of work to do against lefties. Concepcion's going to back up there. He's going to back up here. And Brandon Crawford's coming down here. Okay, then Henry Aaron is there. We're going to have Shoeless Joe back him up. And then left field. Right field is going to be... Let me take another look here. Shoeless Joe. Okay. And there I've got those guys backing each other up. That's not going to work. That's not going to work eventually. I'll figure out something off stream later. I don't like doing that, but I guess for right now, in the short term, I've got to. But nobody is on a tired streak. Nobody's fatigue is really that bad. Gonzalez at 93. SJJ at 100. Delahanty at 100. Hank Aaron at 100. We'll leave it be. I think we're safe for now for at least a few games until I get off stream. Okay, we have opened up our packs, some of them, and we have more to go. Let's go ahead and get back in there and get to ripping again because we still have 10 packs to go. Then I got what should be 77 packs to open on the other team. So Tesuiji, I think we're going to go up to 2 o'clock at this rate. All right. So we have 10 packs to go. Let's see. Let's go. Go, 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 go. Okay, Tom Needham. First timer to the collection, so I'm writing him down for this team to look at for potential Iron Tournament spot. Okay, so he is in there. Okay, come on. I clicked you. Let's go. 9 packs to go. I want to get through these teams before we even get to 130. Reds Mike Minor, who is now a free agent. Jared Solomon, who's still with the club to the best of my knowledge. Nothing here. Okay, let's see. Aaron. There's a tasty looking iron card. I'm going to write this guy down too. First time to the team. Let me look. Mike Easler. He's a dupe. I've looked at him already. But Aaron Guile? Guiel? I don't know. Frankly, I don't care either, but I'm probably butchering his name all to smithereens. Okay, 4 packs to go here. Ah, another gold card. What do we got? Live Luis Robert. Okay, he is there, and he's a dupe. I can sell him. And it looks like he's going to go for 1,001. 1,001 perfect points for this card. If you need him, go get him. He's only in live missions, which just about everybody else has done already. Red Snake Man, Vladimir Gutierrez. Keep going. Henry Schmidt. I imagine that he would call his home the Schmidt House. Did he actually say that? Did he really? Did he really? This one requires an opinion. I'd do it too. Okay, nothing else here. 1 pack to go. Tony Kubek. Okay, we are done with this team. Let's see if the missions got any progress at all. Hey, we got one done. Cal Ripken's Diamond is now done. I'll bet it was the Brandon Crawford card. Yes, it was. Yes, it was. Okay, so we are going to get a Diamond pack ahead of this coming Wednesday's draw. So let's go. Yes. Alrighty, looking good in the neighborhood. Let's get out of here, and we'll go rip us 77 packs, I believe, on the main team, the Flames. I like that. I love it. I want some more of it. Spam another Iron Best of 5. Get out of here. Then we'll go run to team number 1 in Diamond and rip their 77 packs. If they have more than that, I'll be surprised. All right, so let's go get them. Delahanty can train in center field. I missed that, King Butcher. Okay. Yeah. EVC has a preference there. Yep, yep, yep. Delahanty. Uh-huh. Teswiji's grabbing a small lunch since I gave him some fair warning. Okay. I've got another ace of bronze I need to kill. There we go. Right about there. So Sweegee's grabbing lunch. Last sim of the stream on this team is up and running. And it looks like I might have to look at the 64 tournament after I'm done ripping 77 as advertised packs. So let us go and get this done. We've got about 28 minutes to rip 77 packs. We can do that. We can do that. Hey, Timbuktu. Good to see you. Okay. It happened again. OOTP went down. Let's fix it. That's 2 streams in a row that the game has gone down. And I've already done all the Windows repairs and hard drive repairs that I needed to do. I repaired my installation. So I think there's something funky with my OOTP install. I might have to bring this one up as a help ticket. Okay, let me see. Okay, there we go. The game's coming up. Let me get to that. Which means we have even less time now to rip packs. Then I've got to reestablish the connection with OBS in the game. Okay, there it is. It has reestablished itself. So you should be seeing the title screen. Okay. Alrighty, then wait for it to load. This really does stink, and I apologize for the stink, folks. Right now, it's out of my control. It's just doing it whenever it feels like it. Okay. Alrighty, let's go in there and get to those 77 packs, shall we? Finally. Because this is the point at which the game usually kicks me out, is when I'm trying to get into Perfect Team while it's pulling in the player cards. The only thing that separates me from getting in is that circle of doom right there, and now we're in. Okay, I am on a little 1-game win streak here, okay? The Lee Summit Leotards fell victim to my Vita Blue. So let's get into these 77 packs, shall we? Because we only have a limited amount of time to get through them. Hey, another Plat 3. Red Barrett. Is his nickname really Grinnin'? I don't know. Okay. Old Quincy Troop, good bronze card. Let's keep going. I want to see a bunch of Plat 3s. I want to see a big bunch of Plat 3s. Like I did on that first team. Another gold card. Here we go. We've gotten a bunch of gold so far today and one perfect. Back here we have us Corbin Burns, Mr. Live card. And he's a duplicate. We'll sell him. And it looks like he's going to go for bare minimum. Okay? Bare minimum for Corbin Burns. He is on the market. Go get him if you need him. All right, nothing new here. This team plays bronze, so I'm looking actually for Plat 3 bronzes. That's what I want and need. Another gold card, and what is it? Sam Streeter from the Negro League collection. I believe he's on the second one. Okay, let's see. No, he's Negro League 1. This is the mission that gets you Bullet Joe Rogan as the topper. So this card is going for about 1.5K. We're going to sell him for a little less than that. Somebody wants to sell him for only 1.9, which is considerably above the 1.5 L10. So we're going to do a $12.99 on this guy, okay? Which is what? 601 perfect points less than the lowest sell order. So he is on the market right now. Go get him. All right. I always give people in my chat the best deal, and I will beat buy orders if I have to give you guys the best shot. Okay, here we go. What's behind here? One more gold card. Live Jose Quintana. Now with the Cardinals. Okay, I missed that little bit of off-season action, or maybe mid-season, that he is now with the Cards, not with the Pirates anymore. Okay, let's. I'll bet he's a dupe. And he is, so we'll sell him. And he looks like a bare minimum, so he's going out there for 1001. 72 packs to go. We'll make it. 3 packs in a row with a gold card. Aha! Aha! Aramis Ramirez Plat 3. Let's go. Yes, nice card. Can't use him, but he'll play into missions later, so we're keeping that guy. We be keeping him. I want to see some Plat 4 bronze cards is what I want to see. Because I've been seeing some teams really putting some new bronze cards to good use in bronze tournaments. And I'd like to snag a few of them for myself without having to spend the perfect points to buy them. Because they're going pretty high right now because the supply is rather limited. Okay, nothing new here. This is all Reds Tony Santillan. All live cards again. Come on, game. Shoot me some good ones. Hey, now there's what I'm talking about right there. That is what I am talking about. Plat 4 bronze, Lucroy. Thank you. Thank you, game. Thank you. I will take this card, and I may end up giving him a shot here before very, very long. Okay? Keeping him. I want to see some more Plat 4 bronzes. Please. Keep going. Nothing. What do I think of the Platinum 4 artwork? It takes a little getting used to, but it's very distinctive. That I have to give you that. You can pick it out of a crowd pretty easily. And for that, I would give it overall positives. Okay? That I can tell right away when I've got a Plat 4 card. And not have to look at it kind of sideways and blink and squint. And, like the meme that you see of, what's his name? Ken Jeong, the guy who's a judge on the Masked Singer. Okay? He's actually a licensed practicing physician. I think he has been a physician in the past, but gave that up for his acting career and his showbiz career. But the meme of him holding the little tiny piece of paper, going squinting at the piece of paper. Okay, Cole Wynn, I think you are a historic duplicate, and you are going to be sold, and you are going for $330. $444 is the lowest sell order. No one wants to buy him, but we'll put him up for $300. 30 under the L10, 144 under the lowest sell order. So that Future Legend duplicate is out there. Now Jerry Royce, he's a duplicate also. We can sell him. Oh, look at the value on this card. Vita Blue Silver Mission. That's why someone wants to sell the only other one out there on the market for $11.23. We're going to beat the pants off of that. Let's go 836. 90 under L10. 836. Okay? 90 under L10 will get you this Jerry Royce card, and that is 836 perfect points. Almost 300 under the lowest sell order. Okay, he is on the market. All right, let's go with the next pack. That pack was pretty lucrative. Wasn't too bad. Wasn't too bad. Plat 3 bronzes, or Plat 4 bronzes, please. Kind of crazy. I feel like someone has presented me with a couple of shots of straight bourbon. If I take them both at once, I'm going to be punch drunk. First 2 diamonds of the day, and they're both in the same pack. Let's get into this. What do we got? Live Byron Buxton and... oh, the 92 Roger Clemens. Let's go. I bet these are both dupes, and I can, yes, sell them both. This Clemens ought to be worth something. Look at the L10 on this guy, because he's in Cooperstown Club 3, which is hi-oh, 110% complete. Okay, Cooperstown Club 3 hits mission, part of Kevin Brown's Diamond Build a Lineup mission, but we're not going to sell him for $9K. We're not going to sell him for 13.6. We're not going to sell him for 14K. Let's put him up for, how about all 9s? Almost 4,000 perfect points under L10, okay? 9999 will get you this Roger Clemens card, the best price by far on the market. Go get him if you need him. He is on the market as of now. Okay, Byron Buxton will sell you. And it looks like, yeah, he's going to be a bare minimum. No low orders out there, but we're going to sell him for 4001. He is now out there if you need him. All right, righty. We got 58 more packs to go and only 18 minutes. Got to get to zipping here, because it's almost time for our last ad break. In fact, let's take that last ad break right now, and we'll hurry back and get into the last set of packs, okay? Hang on for a word from our sponsor. Okay, gang, we are back. I didn't draw any more cards, but I have to remark, and I'll let you pick out the card that I'm talking about, but one of these cards on here looks like a disease, you know what I mean? And we'll let you pick out which one it is, but in the meantime, I'm out of here and going on to the next pack. Gold card. Okay, we got some good luck running today. Caleb Thielbar. Started out as a high bronze, and now he ends up as a high gold for the rest of the game cycle. And he is a sellable card. We'll sell him for bare minimum. He's only in the live missions with the Twinkies, so he is now on the market. Let's keep going. Got a lot of cards to get to. Not much time. Chuck Knobloch. Okay, we've seen him before, so I'm looking for Plat 4 bronzes. Not much. Ooh, Mac Jones. He's a dupe. I can sell him. Someone wants to buy him for 111. He's got a 540 L10. 522 is the lowest sell order, so we are going to go and sell him for 490, which is 50 under L10. Okay, $4.90 will get you a Mac Jones that's good for Richie Ashburn's silver build a lineup mission. Okay. Okay. Gold card. The luck is really running today. Mark Hanna with the Mets. Okay. Quick sell. Quick sell. There's 1K for the Treasury. Okay, next pack. Plat 4 bronzes. Nothing here. Or here. Or here. Or here. This is getting old. Now, wait a minute. Game, are you trying to... Oh, wait. Here's an historic silver. One we can sell, probably. Yes, we can. Wade Boggs' silver build and lineup mission. And Cooperstown Club 3 control. Let's go. 766. Someone wants to sell him for 1100. Let's go 696, which is 70 under L10. 696. We'll get you this card, which is what? 404 perfect points less than the lowest sell order and 70 perfect points less than L10. So Chris Bryant is on the market. Okay. Okay. Plat 4 bronzes, please. Plat 4 bronzes. We'll be looking for Plat 4 bronzes. We're not getting them. Ramos Garcia is a free agent today. He was put on waivers by the Reds and initially claimed by the Baltimore Orioles, but now he's a free agent again. Okay. Nothing here. Keep going. 41 packs to go. We'll make it. Keep on moving. Hirsch Freeman, sorry about that. He's a dupe, I figured so much, and he is going for 1K, which is healthy for a bronze or for a silver card. But look at, he's part of CC4, Cooperstown Club 4, Relievers Mission. So I'm going to sell this guy. Let's put him up for, let's go $8.99. $8.99 will get you a Hirsch Freeman card. Go ahead. This is the best deal on the market. Go get him if you need him. Reds card too, I might add. Nothing here. Gold card. What is it? Live Lucas Lucci. Okay, so let's go and get him sold. Quick sold, as a matter of fact, because he's already up there for bare minimum. So there's a quick 1K for the Treasury and 37 packs to go. Yeah. Keep going. Reds Justin Wilson. Okay. I'd like to see some Plat 4 bronzes, please. Plat 4 bronzes. Buzz Arlett. We've seen him before. That name just didn't ring a bell. That's why I had to look. All lives. Nope. Not today. Yep. It's almost as bad. Keep going. Jose Hernandez. Yes, we've seen him. Yeah, keep going. 29 packs to go. We're going to make it to Sweegie. Art Warren, I do believe, was in the Reds transactions. I think he is one of the newer free agents. Let me double check that. I can tell you. Yep. Art Warren has elected free agency. He was DFA'd. Nobody picked him up, so he has been essentially let go. He is now a free agent. Okay. Oh, here's a good song. 28 packs to go. Wally Whitehurst. Yeah, we've seen him. David Bell, the current Reds manager. We see him every now and then. It was a game cycle or two ago, I think it was last game cycle, I drew a pack that had David Bell and Gus Bell in the same pack. The Reds' current manager and his grandfather, who played for the Reds. So David did some growing up here because his dad is Buddy Bell. Okay? Buddy Bell went to Archbishop Moeller High School when his dad, Buddy, played for the Reds. I'm sorry, not Buddy, but Gus. His dad, Gus, played for the Reds. Buddy went to Moeller High School, Catholic Boys High School in the northeastern suburbs, that also spawned a couple of other people you may have heard of, like Barry Larkin or Ken Griffey Jr. Okay, both played their high school ball, or all three played their high school ball at Archbishop Moeller High School. And Archbishop Moeller made it to this year's Final Four of the state big school tournament. And they got knocked out by my, prior to moving to Cincinnati, my residence prior to there was Springfield, Ohio, which since I left Springfield in 1990 to come here to Cincinnati, there are two previous high schools that they had. They had Springfield North and Springfield South. Now they have a unified Springfield High School. And they played Moeller in the state tournament, and they just barely edged out Moeller 28-24 in the big school state tournament. And then Moeller turned, or not Moeller, but Springfield High turned around, and they appeared in their second straight state championship big school game, and they played the same opponent they played last year, and the result was exactly the same. They got beat. They came in second place 2 years in a row to Lakewood St. Edward, which is becoming a Cleveland area institution, very much in line with Cleveland St. Ignatius, which is another powerhouse football program up in the Cleveland area. Lakewood being a Cleveland suburb. Okay, so on to the packs. Keep going. Got eight minutes left. I think we'll make it easy. Cubs fan 23 Steve coming up with the Gorgo emotes. Okay. Yep. Elijah. Let's see. Trying to read the name. Elijah Nail HW. Okay. Yep. The pack look today hasn't been too bad. Can't complain. Cannot complain. Justin Dunn with my Reds. Still no Plat 4 bronzes. I need to see some Plat 4 bronzes. Carlos Lee, have we seen him yet? Oh, first timer. Might have to look at this guy. Might have to look at him for my bronze team. Okay. I'll write him down real quick while I'm thinking about him. There is local product Josh Harrison that went to Princeton High School, the building of which no longer exists because they built a fairly new, several years ago, Princeton Junior Senior High School that my oldest grandchild is now a student at. She is in 7th grade at the Princeton Junior High School, which is it's a massive, massive complex. By far the biggest high school, junior high, or really, I should say school building in the entire county as far as this level of secondary education goes. They are the biggest building by far. But Josh Harrison went to the predecessor, Princeton High School. So yeah, he's a local product and a very good one at that. Mark Collisvari was the one of the two Reds catchers that the Orioles claimed. Aramis Garcia was the other one. Aramis was let go by the Orioles, so he's a free agent now, but Collisvari remains with the Orioles organization. Nick Senzel, okay, center fielder, he's still with my Reds, so he'll stick around. Okay. Nothing new here. Keep going. Plat 4 bronzes. Come on, game. Plat 4 bronzes. I'm wanting you to put into action my ask and you shall receive mantra. Okay? And I'm not getting what I'm asking for. Let's keep going. 16 packs to go. It's getting painful now. For all those nice cards I was getting before, now I'm not getting squat. Nothing here. Or here. The luck is running out, guys. The luck is running out. Nothing. Nothing. Even with the red Stephen Piscotty in there. Nothing. Nothing, I said. Now, what am I getting? More nothing. It's getting comical now. And I'm in the silver packs now, and I haven't seen a single historic silver in all these silver packs I got. They're all live silvers. Now there, finally, an historic silver, and I can sell this one, Joey Weimer. Okay, we're going to sell him, and it looks like he's going to go, well, 555 is exactly 60 underneath of L10. So I'm going to go 50 underneath of the lowest sell order. 505 is going to get you this Joey Weimer card, okay? Or Weimer, I don't know. Okay, he is up for sale. Go get him if you need him. Because I've got a couple of oh no, I don't have any hysterical packs at the end of this. I've got silver packs. Now I'm running into my stretch of silver historics here. Let's sell this guy. I think he's a sellable. Yes, he is. Looks like he's going to go up for 736. 736. He's part of Kevin Brown's Silver Build a Lineup mission. 736. Okay, he is now on the market. Okay. Let's keep going. Hey, historic Ray Grimes, ask and you shall receive. He is worth 202. Or no, 188. 188. Part of Rebirth Silver Batters. If you need that card, he is on the market for 188 perfect points. Go get him. Okay. 3 packs to go. And we'd be just about done for the day. Hey, we're starting to pick it up a little bit towards the end here. And there's a Plat 4 silver card. Nice. Okay. Whoa, Nelly, what have I got here? That wasn't quite a Keith Jackson. Whoa, Nelly. He would do that one all the time. The late, great Keith Jackson, fantastic sportscaster. 2K is what the going price is. Someone wants to buy him for the bare minimum, and somebody wants to sell him for $19.50, which I guess was a good year, but it's 3 years before I was ever around, so I never saw anything of that year. Let's sell this card for $16.99. $16.99 will get you a Bill North card. Look at all the missions he's in. 3 big ones. So you can get this card for a song at $16.99. He's out there. Okay. 2 packs to go. We're in good shape. Okay, gold card and historic silver. Future legend. What's behind here? Hobie Milner. Sell him. He's a quick sell. And Nick York. He's going to go up for $347. $347 is going to be the price for Nick York. He's out there now too. If you need him, he's out there. Last pack. Should be another silver. And it's a live silver at that. So nothing going here. Let's see if we got anything going on our missions. I kind of doubt that we did. Nothing really. Nothing really. You can see I've made a whole lot of progress on these Plat 2 and Plat 3 missions. Too expensive. too expensive for the stuff I would get. I would get this jacked up Ted Williams card, and I would get this jacked up Luke Appling card, but right now I think I'm doing pretty well without them. Thank you very much. So we are pretty much done for the day. So let's come out and get out to here. I do want to take a look at this longest running tournament. I've got the 64. Before I jump you all of you guys over to Tesuiji, I'm going to start getting the raids set up. So bear with me a moment here. Okay, the raid is starting, and I'm getting in to take a look at this tournament. So hang on, people. We haven't done the raid yet. I'll give you fair warning. I'll be on another screen entirely when we do that. Okay. Oh, couldn't sync my cards. Okay, forget the tournament. I'll change scenes now, and we'll get ready to leave and set you up to go see Tesuiji. We got 207 viewers lined up to go visit with him. So, everybody, give Tesuiji all the Gorgo love that you can. And in the meantime, it's Gorgo 2005, rounding third and heading for home. Have a great rest of the day, everybody. We'll catch up with you later. Hope to see you all tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern Time for our next stream that we'll be putting on. So, EVC, thank you, sir, for being here. We appreciate all of you guys being here today. It helps my numbers, perhaps more than even more than mere numbers can say. So we appreciate every single one of you that are here, and we didn't get any new follows, but we are up to 778 at last count. So yeah, thank you too, Steve, for coming in. So we are ready to start off this raid. So go give all the love you can to Tesuiji, and we'll see everybody tomorrow afternoon, 3 p.m. Eastern.